Okay, Nicole, what did you think?
The visuals were very good. They're helpful, but maybe you could have had somebody do the slideshow for you because you were kind of bouncing back and forth from grabbing the cameras out and doing the slideshow. You explained everything really good. You had good eye contact. You did hardly any readings, but the whole speech is kind of technical and hard to follow because you speak kind of softly, so maybe project a little more so everybody can hear you. Let's see. You had an okay attention grabber, but it was kind of hard for me to hear it in the beginning. And then you did the review that was helpful on the screen because it sums up it all together, what parts I was lost in, and then it was just all there, and then I was like, okay, I get it now. And then, yeah, that's about it.
All right. I like the attention device also and identification of the topic. Your thesis sounds a little bit circular. It's sort of self-defining the way it is written there. There's a good preview of what the subject matter is going to be and what the content is going to be. I didn't hear any source citations on your information, but I had very clear explanations. The definitions of the different types of cameras, that was clear. You had the visual reference that helped you, and I thought the visual helped quite a bit. I thought the visual that was, the two visuals that were most useful were the shutter speed and the aperture, which connected the amount of light that is allowed into the image with the numbers that we might find on the camera or the settings that we might be dealing with. I couldn't tell you what ISO is referring to. I'm not sure that it was explained very clearly at all, and how it's connected to the other things that you were talking about. The visuals, like I said, I thought those two things did a good job of explaining those concepts. I think you might want to mix, for instance, the photographs that you're talking about. Instead of doing the photos at the end that you have, the 3 photos that you have at the end, maybe integrate them into the sections where you're talking about. So, for instance, when you have a fast speed and you want a certain amount of light, here's what the image would look like. And then you have it integrated there. And then later on, when you're talking about, on the other hand, when you are letting the speed, setting the aperture more wide open and letting the speed be longer, like you get that last image with the tail lights and the headlights on the freeway, if you had integrated those a little bit more, I think it might have worked better. As it is, I think it's a good explanation. I just think that's one of those things that after the fact you can look back and say, oh yeah, I could see where that would fit better, and I think that that's something that when you watch the speech you'll see that that's the case. All right, thank you.